Jada is back at it here to give everyone another UFC related video. As earlier was reported by ESPN's Brett Okamoto that at UFC 253, headlined of course by Paulo Costa versus Israel Adesanya for the UFC middleweight championship of the world, that Jan Blachowicz will fight Dominic Reyes. And then later on in the day, somewhere between 4:30 p.m. and 5 p.m., Jon Jones has confirmed that he has relinquished the UFC light heavyweight championship. Now, I would assume then the Reyes versus Blachowicz fight would be for the UFC light heavyweight championship, which would mean we'd have a different light heavyweight champion other than Jon Jones and Dominic Reyes, or Jon Jones and DC Cormier, for the first time in almost 3,500 days. That's pretty crazy. And then Jon Jones wants to hold out for a big money fight and renegotiate his contract and go to heavyweight. Now, personally, as a big Jon Jones fan, I would prefer him to hold on to his title because I like the fact that he is the light heavyweight champion. Now, he just defended the title in February, and I think you have to give a fighter a year. I mean, look how long Stipe Miocic has held on to his title and not, defended it. He's fought DC 3 summers in a row, and that's it. Once a year. Come on. Khabib Nurmagomedov, he hasn't defended his title since September of last year. So that's almost been a year. And I don't know. The point is, Jon Jones certainly deserves to get a bigger payday. Now, whether or not he gets that, I would assume he will. Hopefully he does. I want to see Jon Jones fight in the octagon this year again. If not this year, definitely early next year. And I think, a logical choice would be have Stipe and Francis Ngannou fight, because that's Dana White confirmed that Ngannou's next. And I kind of believe that. If you were going to have an interim fight between Jones and Ngannou, you could have done that. The same card as DC and Stipe, or the card before that. But now that they've already had the fight between Stipe and DC, you can't really do an interim fight, I think. But have Ngannou fight Stipe, and the winner of that fight gets to defend their title against Jon Jones. And you could talk about the other guys that might deserve a chance, like Curtis Blades. No. Derek Lewis. No. They need to fight. Jairzinho Rozenstruik, he needs to fight one of them as well. I don't think anybody other than Francis Ngannou right now deserves a shot at the UFC heavyweight championship. So I think Jon Jones going to heavyweight is a good idea. I hope he has some new tricks, and I hope his legs are a little bit more thicker, because his chicken legs I don't think will work in the heavyweight division. So, it's probably not breaking news anymore. Everybody else has probably heard of it already, but I just want to inform all you guys that Jon Jones, according to Jon Jones, has relinquished the UFC light heavyweight championship. I have not heard from UFC, or I've not seen anything from UFC stating that, but ESPN has it as a headline, and ESPN kind of owns UFC now, so I'm sure that's the truth. So give me your thoughts. Let me know what you think about the whole situation. Do you think Jan Blachowicz versus Dominic Reyes is the right fight to make for the heavyweight title, or the light heavyweight title? Do you like the idea of Stipe Miocic versus Francis Ngannou for the heavyweight championship? Probably sometime late December, early July, or late December, or in January. And then do you think Jon Jones should get the first crack at the winner of that heavyweight championship fight between Stipe and Francis Ngannou? Leave your thoughts, comment what you want, and of course, J-Dev will return.